So Bailey and Johnson out there. How much longer for, we don't know. Miles ahead in the game, Australia. They've got more than enough runs, you'd have to think, the lead by 479 to win. England would need, if they declared right now. So we'll just keep an eye on that man on screen, Michael Clark. Peter Siddle's got the gear on, so it doesn't look like they're in any hurry to declare.
Sids, I don't think you're coming in. You're just warming up for no reason, aren't you, Peter?
That's going to go for 4. Thick edge flew away on this fast whacker outfield. 4 more. Now it's 479 required by England, were they to bat.
A real one-day shot here, just finally run down to third man. It's where George Bailey is really at his most comfortable with the coloured clothes on. He's had such a good time of it in the one-day side. Now he's trying to convert that form into the test arena.
What about this? He has smoked that straight back over the fast bowler's head for 6.
Well, Shane Watson earlier in the day hit some long bombs, but I'd be surprised if any of them were as big as this. This is a huge hit. We've seen him do it so often in recent times in ODI cricket. Now he's finding that gear with the whites on.
Gee, that popped off the bat. That has flown a long way. The response from Anderson. Got a good piece of that too. Just the single. No, they're going to come back and he'll take 2.
Yeah, it was like an Adam Scott tee shot. Just really got it moving forward off the middle of that grey Nichols he's got. Over the side screen and onto the concrete.
And again, good piece of it into the gap. 4. Jimmy Anderson's gone for 55 runs this morning off 5 and a bit overs.
We analysed George Bailey's kit bag before the Adelaide test and he said this is the best bat he's ever felt. And he's using it well now. It's the biggest, it's the gold medal. 105 has beaten 103 of Watson. We've seen the top 4 sixes for length in the one morning.
16 runs already off this Jimmy Anderson over. He is copping a pasting. World-class fast bowler being dispatched to all parts. Big swing. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has.
Well, he's got to have that favourite bat in his hand because he didn't quite collect that and it still carried. It's got a little bit of a thickish edge to it, not right out of the middle like the one before. Just opened the blade as he swung through. There it is. Still carries.
22 runs off the over. Make that 28. Massive. And Michael Clark's seen enough. George Bailey has pounded Jimmy Anderson for 28 runs off the over. 39 from 30 balls. What momentum Australia take into the 4th innings of this match.
Well, 500 was clearly the target. Australia's lead now, 5:03. As Bailey and Johnson jog off and the crowd here at the WAC are on their feet. They've had an absolute treat this morning. So 504 required by England. Warner earlier on in the innings, a brilliant 112. Watson helped himself to 100 earlier today. That's 700s by the Australians and the Englishmen haven't scored one.
Right, let's have a look at this over, Heelzo. Talk us through a 28 run over from George Bailey.
Yes, an undemonstrative 28 too. Bailey, cool as you like, just nailing the crowd, really. It's a bad telephone number that Jimmy Anderson has just pasted. 462-466. Swan rubs his shoulder. He's done 27 overs of work, 1 for 92. Darren Lehman delighted. We should be delighted that we were not spared that. The declaration came after the 28. A very dejected England hit their change rooms. Let's go. This is George Bailey. A little delicate cut. No one knew what was just around the corner. Now we're starting to get an idea. That's the first 6.
That was 105 metres, that bomb. Nice little flick through the leg side. He ran hard. He got 2. Flicked it around the corner in the gap. There was 2 back there, but split the middle.
Anderson couldn't control his length. He kept slotting it, putting it up there, and the shots were definitely on. And he finishes with that. Just dragged it to mid-on, over long on. Another monster. And then the whistle of Michael Clarke drags them in.
Stand by. Mitch Johnson, Ryan Harris, Peter Siddle, with the ball in hand, are coming out to regain the Ashes for Australia. 3 straight series. England have beaten Australia. Next, we get a crack at bringing this unbelievable trophy back where it belongs.